Thanks. So just a great overall win, team win. I really challenged the team. We haven't put together a full 40 minutes of basketball yet this year. We played great in spurts and we've struggled in spurts. But I didn't anticipate having to put together 45 minutes of basketball tonight. But no, I'm really proud of the team. I thought, down Bree Bellamy today in the post. I thought, we talked about how we had to outscrap them today, and I really thought that we did a great job defensively of winning. We won the rebound margin. I thought we won the 50-50 ball margin. We took several charges on the night. So, a lot of the plays that won't show up in the box score, I thought we won tonight. And then it also helps when Riley Casey can, throw in a couple shots, in overtime. But, she had an incredible game, and I'm happy with our freshman Danny McTeer because she's been struggling a little bit with foul trouble, but she really put together a terrific game as we were short, post players today. And then, Kate Ceramic just on the glass, 12 rebounds is terrific. We asked her to play a lot of the four spot today with Bree Bellamy out. So she didn't ask any questions. She just went out there and really scrapped out 12 rebounds, took a charge, loose ball. She played terrific.
And I know it's early in the season, but how much of a maybe a gut check in some ways was this game? Did you feel?
I talked to the team. I told the team to take a deep breath. Have some fun, play with emotion, don't play emotional. And, I just thought we were really pressing a great deal. I know some of our players weren't shooting the ball great and they were pressing, and some of them, were getting in foul trouble early and they were pressing. So I told them just to relax, that this is a marathon. And like I said, we're not going to be the same team. It's November 19th. We're not going to be the same team on December 19th. We're not going to be the same team on January 19th, February, March. You know what I mean? So we want to just continue to move forward and get better. And I thought we took a major step in doing that tonight. But, our team was really frustrated after our second half at Navy. And I said, well, that's a good thing if you channel that and play with that. And I thought we came out and, right from the start, I had a really good feeling just the way we were moving around, except for that opening tip where they got a quick 2 points on us. But I was really happy with the way our team was connected tonight.
Not only did Riley have a great game, but Sydney led the way for you guys with 21 points. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of senior leadership on this team?
Well, no question. I mean, Sydney was one of them. She's been, she was a little upset with the way she's been shooting the ball, and I think she's been pressing a little bit. So it was nice to see her get a few shots going there in the first half, and you kind of saw her swagger come back a little bit, in that game. So, like I said, I just thought some of the kids were just pressing a little bit, and I think they just needed to relax and have some fun. I thought they did that tonight.
So, if you, excuse me, I wonder if you could talk a little bit more about Riley and overtime. Did that just happen? Were you guys wanting to get her isolated, or did she just sort of let it flow and take over?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. I wouldn't say there was any secret that, we thought she was moving good. She was attacking well. She was shooting the ball well. So we were trying to get her, on the side with the ball a lot and trying to make some plays. So, yeah, she's a money player. She's she's quiet, unassuming, but she's got a killer instinct with the ball. And I was happy to see that. And you saw that a little bit at Navy too. She was real solid against Navy, but today she just took it to another level, made shots, and was really confident with the ball in her hands.
GMU's Loudhorn was lights out from the three-point line in that fourth quarter. Can you just discuss a little bit sort of the respect you have for the entire JMU squad in that closing stretch, and how nervous that made you guys feel in the final few minutes?
Oh, well, I'm always nervous in the final few minutes. I thought we had a couple of defensive miscues, miscommunication in terms of how we were guarding people, and it allowed number three kind of to get open for a couple of foul shots. But if you're talking about the end of the game, we were trying to try to take as much time off the clock before we fouled. Unfortunately, they got us on a good play there. At the end of the fourth quarter to tie that up.
Number three for them, Wakefield, had been really good so far this season. can talk about your defense on her, and you guys held her
Yeah, 2
to
for 15. Yeah, yeah, I mean, she was on the top of our marker board, her and Doster, number one, who we think is a terrific post player. But Wakefield's having a terrific year. She's 53%, I believe, from 3-point range. They've hit, coming into the game, they've hit 17 threes, and she's hit 12 of them. So, Riley drew that attention. She's our best defensive guard. So, kudos to her, not only having a great offensive game, but I thought she did a great job on Wakefield. Wakefield missed a couple open shots, but that happens. But no, she was on the top of our marker board tonight.
With a chance to get above 500 for the first time this season on Tuesday night, what are you guys going to work on in practice?
Well, Saturday we're gonna take off. So a day off, is a lot nicer when you're coming off a win. So we're gonna rest up a little bit. We had a tough week. I mean, we played last Sunday and played Tuesday. Went the day of the game, which was tough, up to Navy and back. Got back at 1 a.m. We had a real good practice yesterday, and then obviously tonight. So tomorrow we're gonna be off. Sunday we're going to continue to focus on our defense and rebounding. And, I think our players are good enough, and we're going to find our rhythm offensively. I think people were excited at halftime that we put together. We're still shooting 30% at the half. So we still haven't found our rhythm offensively yet. And I think, that's going to be a work in progress, just like other teams. But I'm happy with, a key point of focus coming into the season was our defense and was our rebounding. So I'm happy to see that we're making strides in those areas.
you're without Bree, of course. Is that you? Is that a long-term thing, do you think, or she should be?
No, I think things are moving. That she should be back on Tuesday, with no setbacks. But yeah, that was huge. I mean, Bree has been playing really well for us. I haven't checked the stats, but I believe she might have been the leading scorer for us coming into this game. But she's been in double figures every game, and she's been playing well, and she's got the experience as well too. Where Danny McTeer and Rebecca Frisbee Smith and Kayla Beckwith and Maddie McGee, those are basically all freshmen. Kayla and Rebecca are sophomores, but they played in 5 games last year. So they were going up against a real good upperclassman post player in Doster and the Scott kid. It was a good player. So I was real pleased on how our young post players play, but we need Bree back.